Hi everyone, this is Anka Yanovna with the painting process for Seeking New Treasures in the Kaleidoscope Lands. This painting is created on paper. This is a Clairefontaine mixed media pad cut down to a 9x9 size, and I'm using acrylic paints. So to the left we can see my sketchbook with the original concept art for this piece. It all started with the words, "The Cabinet of Botley Delights," which is a play on the title, "The Garden of Earthly Delights," a painting by Hieronymus Bosch. And I really liked this idea. It really stuck with me, the idea of a collector bot with this cabinet full of strange and wondrous things from around the universe and different dimensions. And I went with it. It also coincided with, I just really wanted to paint something all pink. This is something I do on occasion when I want to take a little breather from very dense color-rich work, is pick a palette. Usually I do grayscale, but in this case I'm working from with just pinks, reds, and a few shades of purple. So to start out, I did establish the scenery with the perspective lines of the topiary and the shrubbery fading off into the distance. I know most of it isn't visible by the time I add the bot, but it does add to me a sense of space, a sense of place, and just a little bit of depth from those little peaks of the trees you do get through the arms of the bot behind the head. I find it easier to establish that first versus waiting at the end. Get the background figured out and then add the figure. The framing is another element I really like in these bot paintings, where I'm painting in a frame around the piece that is not just going around the scene, it's incorporated with the scene. So of course his arm and the kaleidoscope are slightly extending beyond the frame as if he's looking through something. It's a surreal element that I really enjoy. I find it very satisfying. And of course the wood of the frame, you see, kind of matches the wood grain on the bot itself. I had fun choosing what to fill the shelves with. That little red stick I just painted, that is Gary Larson's Cow Tools, that famous cartoon. There's a mountain, there's a snow globe with strange crystals and shapes and a bird's nest and a glowing chalice, just many strange variety of items. I also liked the idea that the bot isn't bound by a human concept of physical space. For example, the idea that there's an entire mountain, there's a living rain cloud that's pouring rain, that's puddling on the shelf there, coexisting next to small trinkets, a scrap of paper, some pretty rocks, just anything that catches the bot's attention on its travels throughout the dimensions and somehow manage to fit all in the same space. According to my notes, all told, this painting took 6 hours and 15 minutes, which for me is a fairly quick painting, a fairly quick color study almost. I did paint another bot after this one, another cabinet bot, and that one took me around 17 hours. So stay tuned for that video because it's going to be a lot longer. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!